Okay, we're going to start recording, and tonight is my.
I can't find the network.
Oh, did you say something?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
that's okay. So we're recording, and thanks, Nicole, for being on. So we're just going to go over and learn about how you can recruit effectively and successfully. So I'm maybe just going to. I'm just hearing some background noise. I don't know.
A plane went over. I could close my windows.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Now someone has a motorcycle. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can a little bit. Okay. I can actually just, hang on.
You went somewhere. I don't see you anymore.
Oh, we're up here. Can you see the little block here with our pictures in it? Okay. There. Okay, I've muted you just so it doesn't matter about the background noise now. And so I'm going to make this bigger, and sorry about that. I'm just going to get rid of that. All right. Good to go. All right, so recruiting with success. We all have our strong points and weaker points, and my weaker point would be selling. I've always been a stronger recruiter, and if you want to build a really good solid foundation of your business, recruiting is what you want to do, because like I had said in the Facebook post, if you saw it, you need to build the people to build your business, and then you get to work together with everybody and build a really good foundation for your business. So just going to start. I'm going to move this picture over here, move us over there, which you can see here. You never work alone. Beauty Control provides help and support, and we all help and support one another, even on our Facebook pages and within our unit and in our Beauty Control family. We all help one another. We all get ideas and stuff from one another. So we never have to work alone. Beauty Control supplies us with all the tools that we need for a good business when it comes to recruiting. If recruiting isn't something that you're comfortable with, then it's perfect for you, because you've seen that picture where you have to step out of your comfort zone to have personal growth. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you're automatically going to have growth. So recruiting isn't a strong point for some people just because of that fact, because they are a little bit uncomfortable doing it. But once you get the hang of it, you can share the products and share the Beauty Control opportunity really, really well, because it just will come naturally. I am very passionate about the products and about this company and everything. So it's really easy for me, and I can, I think I can communicate with somebody really well and not feel like I'm pushy, because I never push anybody to do anything. It's whatever they want to do. So anyway, key learning objectives. At the end of this module, you'll have learned importance of recruiting, how to be prepared before you recruit, how to recruit during a spa, how to recruit during a recruiting appointment, secrets to recruiting, the Dream Start program, Dream Start rewards, and your first steps to a new consultant. What is recruiting? So, and I've never have like that name, recruiting. To me, it sounds so militant, but anyway, that's what we have to call it. But the question is, what is recruiting? So helping people to achieve their dreams by sharing the Beauty Control business opportunity, signing them up to join the business, and helping them build a business of their own. Again, not everybody's going to join for the business. Like myself, I joined because of the products, and it just was baby steps, into a business for me, which is the case for a lot of people. A lot of people have the same story as I do, that they didn't get into it for the business. Some people do, which is great. So it's all depending on you. It all depends on what your goal is, what your passion is, what do you want out of this? But if you do want to build a business, you have to recruit the people. You have to bring people, you have to build a team and work together with them. Move this back over here. So this I actually have in my, after somebody signs up, I do an orientation for them, and this is what I have in that orientation as well. So I thought I'd put it in here, because if you're interested in recruiting, if you're interested in getting yourself to VIP or in the next level up, VIP is signing 3 up, which then increases your discount structure, either saving or making more money. It's who do you know? Who are you going to ask? These are the questions you can ask them. Are you fussy about what you put on your skin? Do you love great quality products for a terrific low price? Are you looking for improvements to your own skin? Do you know someone else who is? Because we always take referrals, right? Do you like companies that do not test products or ingredients on animals? We have a lot of people who are really adamant about cruelty-free products, and we are just that. Do you like companies that do not do auto ship? A lot of people do not like auto ship. So, that's not us. Would you like a 45% off shopping spree? That's one of the perks from doing your orientation. Oh, it's Donna Ham. Hi. I just actually had muted Nicole because she had her window open and there was motorcycles driving by and planes flying over. And so I just muted her for a short time. So anyway, and do you like free gifts? So those are some questions you can ask, just, basic questions. If you are looking for, if you're somebody looking to do a part-time business, or you're looking for somebody who might want to join in your spa business, you're going to ask the questions, are you looking for a part-time spa job? Are you looking for maybe making an extra $500 a month? Are you looking for a way to stay at home with your babies? Are you looking for some fun girl time and just to get out and meet new people? Maybe you have a job, maybe you have a part-time job, but you want to get out of the house and do something different. So, and then lastly, are you looking for something in which you are in control of? And that's exactly why I love what I do, because I'm in control of it. I love, love, love working from home. I love setting my own hours. You couldn't ask for a better job, if you want to call it a job. So the power of recruiting. So Nicole, let's say that's you. When you hold the spas, you probably are going to sell product, but you're probably going to recruit at least the hostess, because we always offer the hostess the opportunity, and then so on and so on. Your new consultant will have a spa, and because when somebody signs up, you always offer to do a welcome spa for them, or she can do her own too. But the new consultant comes on, you do a welcome spa, and we normally say, go out and pick 5 friends or more to ask if they'll have a spa for you, and so you can practice on what you're doing. And so that just generates more momentum and more business for you. So the more spas you have, the more spas you're going to get from those spas. Okay? So it's very important to, book your spas, do your spas, and then you're going to probably sell and recruit at your spas. So this is how it all starts. It all starts with you. We're responsible for ourselves and getting done what's need to be done depending on where you're going with this. And okay, why recruit? I was just saying, if you want to build a business, you need to recruit the people. The people build the business. So that's one reason why we recruit. We help change lives by achieving dreams. We build teams to grow our own successful business. as well as everybody else's because we all work together. Progressing career and income growth. I've never made a commission check like I have. Working at, no offense to Ken King, but I worked there for 13 years and make more money now and have, earned 7 trips and 2 vehicles. So among other things. So it's again, in your own hands, how you want to work at this and your mindset to get through and get it done. Financial freedom, becoming debt free, having more confidence was a huge one for me because it has really, really helped me because I've been putting myself in front of people. That was one thing I had to do, was step outside my comfort zone and be shaking in my boots, talking in front of people. So that was a huge one for me. Extra family time. I know Liz that lives in Weyburn, she really, really wants to stay at home with her 2 little girls. And so she's, doing what she can with the time that she's got while she's taking care of them at home. But she really wants to build a business so that she can stay home with them. Achieving work-life balance. This is ongoing for me because I get busy and focused on one thing and then, sometimes forget about myself and what I need to be doing. But I'm usually pretty good at it with, my other lifestyle activities like meditation and yoga and all that. But I do, try to balance work and life. Earn exciting rewards. Now I can say Miss Donna Ham is on here and she loves the rewards. She always went for the rewards and she is a director because of it. So if you like what Beauty Control has to offer, and I obviously say go for all the rewards that you can, because when you're working towards those rewards, you're just automatically building your business. So we'll go talk about that further down here. Mentoring others and personal development. So just by doing this, this is how you help others. You want to help them learn how to be a better recruiter or a recruiter if they haven't done it yet, and more personal growth and development for themselves. Our career levels. So we start out with consultant, up to 40% discount, getting started with gifts, Dream Start rewards, and personal development. Nicole, you're actually a senior consultant because you signed up your mother-in-law. So you would need 2 more people, I've told you this, to become a VIP. So that's the magic of VIP. Your discount structure changes for one thing. First and foremost, you get a better discount. But then you can also continue, to build and start working on your, bonuses and recognition and, just that's the beginning of it all. If you really want to do, business, we start at VIP and go up to senior VIP. So that's signing up 6 people. And when you get into the bonuses and commissions and that is when the ladies that you bring on are going to, maybe spa, they're going to order, and you develop this unit volume. So with your personal sales and your team volume, that's how you can earn the rewards and bonuses. Then EVIP, executive VIP, and same thing. It's all about your mindset, how you're going to get there, why you'd even want to get there, and it's the bonuses and the personal growth and development and a business that you're building on your way to director, because director is the place to be. You earn commissions, you earn car cash, you earn all these little bonuses. It's so wonderful getting a director commission check. You can earn a car, you can earn a leased vehicle. You get, like I said, elevated bonuses depending on unit commissions or, the car cash. You get advanced leadership training. You get to go to different conferences just for directors. It's just the sky's the limit when you become a director, because that just starts senior director, executive director, and so on and so on. So the paychecks just keep getting bigger as long as you keep growing and building your team. So these are the VIP to director bonuses depending on where you're at. So VIPs, I think I went over with this, I'm not sure, Nicole, just briefly when you did your orientation. I think I talked about VIP for sure, because I always recommend people getting to there at least, you know, just to get a better discount, and then you can start saving or making money. So 2,000 in personal team sales, 3 active consultants. When you hit those personal team sales and you have 600 of your own in there, then you're going to get a one-time living the dream bonus plus your career plan bonus of $100. Plus, you know, any money that you make off of selling your product is going to be yours in your hand right away when you sell product, right? So the same thing for senior VIP, executive VIP, and then director. Of course, director, that's the big kahuna. That's a nice big $1,000 bonus right there. Over and above the commissions you'll make when you hit director. So pretty sweet commission check when you hit director. So be prepared before you recruit. What can you do to prepare to recruit a new consultant? So let's just see what they say first before I give my 2 cents. Okay, you want to revisit your dream. Why are you recruiting? You know, what's your mission? What are you doing? What's your goal? Create your story. Recap the benefits of joining Beauty Control. Think about your recruiting tools and dress to impress. So, of course, really, you know, you're selling yourself. You're promoting yourself first, because first impressions are so important. You know, you're not going to show up at a spa in your sweats and your big old baggy sweatshirt, right? With your hair in a bun. No, it doesn't matter how you wear your hair, but you know, it's just kind of common sense. You're going to look, you know, nice. Again, why are you there? What's your purpose for recruiting? Recap the benefits of joining Beauty Control. Like, why did you join? You know, what brought you? What were you interested in with Beauty Control? And again, most times than not, it's the products. The people love the products because we can get instant gratification. We can see results in, you know, such a limited time. And that's what usually sells the people right off the bat. The smaller percentage is to do the business. That comes, you know, with myself. Like I said, it was the products for me. It's the products for like a lot of people. And then, you know, you just fall in love with the products and the company and what you're doing. It's kind of like baby steps, you know, learning how to grow and stepping out of your comfort zone. Be prepared before you recruit. Revisit your dream. Review your dream. I can't talk tonight. I'm just going to read the second part. Set a recruiting goal. How many people would you like to recruit? You know, how many people would you like to share the opportunity with each month, each week, you know? For myself as a director, and I always recommend this, you know, once you hit even senior VIP and executive VIP, to order $1,500 in product a month, because once you do that, and your minimum for recruiting somebody is 3 a month, you want to get into the habit of doing that. So set those goals, because once you hit director, that when you do that and you hit your director volume, that doubles your personal commissions. So we try to teach the girls to, you know, how to do that beforehand, how to really be prepared for, you know, ordering and selling and ordering your $1,500 a month and minimum recruiting 3. And when it's $35 to sign up, that is not hard to do, because like I say, you can use the spa manicure and hand therapy cream on somebody, and of course they're going to love it. So that is $47 on its own, and that's the price of that whole $35 package with the shipping. So to me, it's a no-brainer. But we, you know, when you do recruit somebody with a $35 package, we want to make sure that we're just not signing them up to sign them up and then that's it. You want to be sure to, you know, like everybody on the call here, you sign up, you get to an orientation, you, you know, place that qualifying order, and then carry on with, you know, sharing with family and friends, or, you know, booking your spas, practicing on people. You need those people in the beginning to help you step out of your comfort zone and help you practice and help you get more comfortable with what you're doing. So set your goal. How many would you like to share the opportunity with each week and month, and recruit each week and month? The secret formula, I guess, is 2 + 2 + 2. So you want to have 2 spas a week, book 2 more spas from those spas, and recruit 2 people. So the more momentum you have with booking spas, the more chance, of course, you're going to sell and recruit. Book, sell, recruit. That's the formula. It's a no-brainer. It's simple. Okay, let's move you down here. Create your my story. What's your personal story? Your 30-second commercial. Is it a powerful tool when you're sharing the opportunity? It builds a connection and trust, helps you connect on a personal level, showcases that the opportunity is genuine. Your story. Why did you start this business? Well, I think all of you know that, you know, I told my story. I was with my friend in Regina. We went to Body Soul Spirit Expo. Marilyn, my spa mama, she put the Tight Firm and Fill under my eye, and within an hour I saw results. Again, instant gratification. As long as we follow up with those people and make sure, because lots of people will leave a show like that or leave a spa and forget that they put anything on their face, and they won't think about it again. So you have to, you know, keep in touch with them and remind them, you know, look at your face in like 30 minutes. But so that's my story, you know, and the rest is history. If Marilyn, she kept in touch with me, you know, I didn't want anything to do with this business or of, you know, recruiting and selling or doing anything, spawing, but she kept in touch with me. And as I used it, I started sharing with friends and family, and then it just kind of progressed into where I'm at today. So I know I couldn't imagine doing anything different now. I absolutely love what I do, and it's just brought me so much joy and so much personal growth and a nice chunk of money in the last 6.5 years. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And, you know, other things like my 2 vehicles and 7 trips. So, and some bling, of course, too. So anyway, 30-second commercial. What's your story? Why did you start Beauty Control? And why do you want to start a business? You know, what potential can you see that you could share with others? There's some over here on the side. If I don't know if you can see it or not. Some of these are pretty little. How did you hear about Beauty Control? Why did you start using the products? What changed when you started using the products? What were you doing before you started the business? You know, what prompted you to start the business? What doubts did you have? A lot of times, I'm going to whisper it because I don't think he's in the room, but it's your husband's. Sometimes it's your husband's. You know, sometimes they don't give the best support, but, you know, I tell everybody all the time, once you start making those commission checks and the money starts coming in, especially if you pull a car in the driveway, then you have their support. But anyways, you know, it's just like anything. You do it. It just becomes a part of your life. And your spouse, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever he is, you know, they just over time accept it, you know, because they'll see that you love what you're doing, and I'm sure they're going to love you because you'll be in a good mood and happy all the time, right? I'm just going to go to the next one here. Okay, review the benefits of joining. So share the benefits when talking to others. You know, of course, first and foremost, we talk about the products, the benefits of the products. I know Beauty Control would like us to use the mountaintop theory, which means you always talk about the business first and then down to, you know, getting a discount, you know, being a personal shopper. I kind of go with with who I'm with and if that's going to work, because I just know sometimes, I know we're not supposed to prejudge, but sometimes I don't want to talk about the business all the time first. So you just have to kind of, you know who you're talking to and read that person, and what there could be a few little things you could say in your presentation when you're talking to them, that talking about yourself, you know, how it's helped you, and the things that you've earned, and what you're getting out of it that way, because that might plant a seed with them. You don't need to say, you know, talk about them doing it. You, again, depends on who you're talking to. If they're actually interested in doing the business, then yeah, for sure. But I feel like I don't want to scare anybody away, I guess. So I always just refer it back to me and you know, how it's working for me and how I've loved that it's turned into this for me. Show your passion for Beauty Control. And I've had, you know, people say that to me because they know that I'm passionate about what I do. So it shows, I guess. Be proud that you're part of something special. And we do have a wonderful company. I tell people that all the time. It's a very giving, compassionate and passionate company that have, you know, given back many times to different organizations and to us consultants and directors. What are some benefits of joining Beauty Control? So again, you can be, talk about yourself, talk about others, you know, that have earned certain things, or why they joined. I sometimes talk about the one director in Winnipeg. She joined pretty much because of the brown sugar perfume. And we think that's how she earned her Mustang because she'd spray that stuff every time she walked into before she walked into a store or the dentist office or any place like that. She sold tons of brown sugar perfume. So, you know, that's a benefit of joining, because you're selling the product first, and she didn't even have to work hard at that. You know, she just sprayed some perfume and away she went. The other director from Winnipeg, she her benefits of joining was because of the spa manicure scrub. It really, really helped beat her eczema. She no longer has eczema. Some other benefits could be you do know how much extra you want to make, so you could get your child braces, or, you know, it's whatever. It's limitless, and there's tons of benefits just depending on where you're at with it. I'm just going to move you back over here. Okay. Helps people achieve their dreams. Exciting career opportunity, provides recognition. That was one of the things I really liked. And I always probably think it's because of my recognition I didn't get growing up. So I love being validated and recognized. I mean, who doesn't? Excellent rewards and incentives. Again, I mean, Beauty Control puts out such fabulous, you know, gifts and rewards for us to earn. Great incentives. And again, if you work towards that, you'll just automatically build your business. You can't not build your business if you don't go for those rewards. An opportunity to meet new friends. This is what I also love, because not only do we meet the new people that we do spas for, you know, if you have a lead bag out or something like that, that's people that you don't even know, so you get to meet new people. But also, when we get together as a Beauty Control group, or, you know, our Beauty Control family, and I'm taking this kind of out of context, but our conferences and stuff like that, we meet so many new people. It's just so wonderful to make new friends and meet all these new girls and guys in beauty control. So opportunity to meet new friends, you know, from the spa, out of the spa, and within our own beauty control family. Be a part of a supportive network. Definitely. We're very, very supportive of one another. We help one another, lift one another up. You know, again, so many ways. You know, there's some of the different consultants and directors out there are really, really creative and really good at, we're all good at something, right? And so that's why we love to share our stronger points, because we're all good at something. So we all share that with one another on our Facebook page, or, you know, when we get together, whatever. But we are a part of a huge sisterhood and very, very supportive of one another. We have a sense of belonging. You know, we're all pretty much after the same thing. We all belong to the same thing. So it's just knowing that everybody is on the same page, I guess, as you. Prove your capabilities to yourself and to others. That's another thing. I think for myself, I am very proud of myself, of what I've accomplished in the last 6.5 years. And I tell myself that all the time, because you know, there's been peaks and valleys and slow times and busier times, but I'm still really proud of myself for doing what I've done, to earn what I've done, and to build the business that I have. But it is being consistent. You have to be consistent and keep doing what you're doing. And I mean, if we, I had a really good example before, now I can't remember it. You know, but if you're building your business and you just decide to take a month off or not do anything for a month, that's pretty much like, you know, going to King's and seeing there's a close sign on the door for a month. There's no business. You're not open for business. You're not offering yourself to anybody out there. So I mean, how can you build a business if you are not consistently doing something with it all the time? Improve your confidence and develop personally. So I talked about that as well. It just happens. You put yourself in front of people and you just automatically will start increasing your personal growth and facing your fears and, you know, doing things you never thought you'd do. So it does so much improves in this business. Geez, sorry, I gotta keep moving. Okay, your recruiting tools. Well, definitely your beauty book. I didn't come prepared. Oh, yes, I did. Hang on. Okay, your beauty book, of course. Your Dream with Beauty Control brochure. So I'm not even sure what that is. Your dream sheet. I guess these are things on forms on file. And I don't have, you know, this is one of the modules in that binder that I talk about, that if you're wanting to do this business, people should buy that binder full of modules, because it's an awesome reference. It's only $40 towards, you know, your business that you're gonna really benefit from and earn money from. So Dream with Beauty Control brochure, your dream sheet, your dream bag. Well, I know what that is because I used to take that to a spa. So that is you'd get a little bag of, you know, a little box or bag of something, and in it would be maybe your a picture of your kids. That is going to represent that you love this business because you get to stay at home with your kids and set your own hours. Setting your own hours, that means you could even have a watch in that bag because you're on your own time. You do set your own hours. And I had a little red car in mine that represented my Mustang. I had a little, it was a little brooch, a little blingy brooch that represented the rewards of jewelry and stuff that I've earned with Beauty Control. You put in there however your life resonates with Beauty Control, whatever relates to your life that Beauty Control has made it a little bit more easier for you to stay at home, or to however. We're all different. We're all coming from a little bit different place. Like, Liz, for example, I talked about, she's got 2 little girls. That's why she'd love to work from home, and help support her family. Get to know your perspective. Get to know, if you don't know her, get to know her. Ask her lots of questions. Ask her. This is kind of like a one-on-one recruiting appointment, or just an appointment, or a one-on-one facial, for example. I do a lot of one-on-one facials, so more than not, I recruit that person. But as you're doing that, you're getting to know them. You ask questions. Pen and a notepad, you're going to need that, obviously, and your calendar, because you're probably going to book something. You're going to book a spa. You're going to book a one-on-one. You're going to talk about the stuff that's happening in your conversation that's going to result in either a spa or a one-on-one, or a recruiting appointment. A lot of this is repetitive, isn't it? Dress to impress. So, of course, you want to look neat and professional. Some of these I think are kind of funny. Wear Beauty Control products. Well, of course, we have to be a product of our own product. We can't say, yeah, I've got this really nice Avon perfume on tonight, and that's just not going to cut it. So we have to be a product of our product. How else are we going to sell our products if we don't try them ourselves, right? And if we don't wear them? Use positive body language, of course. I talked about this on the last one. You're not going to go into a spa or meet somebody being all frumpy and Debbie Downer and just mad because you had to sit at a stoplight or 4 stoplights on your way to her place or whatever. Fake it till you make it. Even if you're in a really bad mood, you have to pretend you're not. Conduct yourself professionally. Same thing. It's you're selling yourself first. First impressions are going to get you everywhere. So your first impression is one of the most important things when you meet somebody brand new, especially if you haven't met them before. And you guys know about this, your frank list. So friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kids' connections. I would recommend getting a little book like this, like a little binder or book. That's exactly what I did even before anybody told me what to do. In the beginning, I got a little book and I started writing down people's names, who I could connect with, who might, and think about the products that we have too. For example, do you know somebody who just had a baby? Maybe they would really be willing to try our stretch mark cream, or anybody, anybody. Who can you think of on your frank list that might benefit from some of our products, that might benefit from making a little extra money, like yourself? Just start your list and put all those names in this little book and start there. Think of who you'd want to recruit. I actually said to somebody one time, you have a great personality and you're really, really good with people. You would be perfect to do what I'm doing. Some people really appreciate that. And it's not a lie, you're telling the truth. So it's up to them whether they're interested or not. But I have said that to people before. People who've already hosted a spa, think if you haven't done a spa, then you're going to book some spas, right? But if you've done a spa before, who was at that spa? Maybe it's somebody that didn't order. Maybe it's somebody that was interested in having a spa in the future. Just, think of the people that have that have already hosted a spa or actually have been at the spa that you had. Those who love beauty control and people, of course. You know, it's kind of like the girl that I told that she would be really good at what I do. And especially, there's lots of people, you know, lots of people start out as clients, and you can recruit them later on down the line because they're already loving the products. And so why not? Then they can enjoy their own discount or take it further if they want to later on after they've been using the products for a while. I need a drink, hang on. Okay, people who would benefit from the opportunity. Well, I don't know who wouldn't, but not everybody wants it, right? So you maybe can put your names in your book in different categories. You know, think of these different things too. Here, that the different people that you're thinking of, they'd all be in a different category. Maybe this person would like, you know, these kind of products. Maybe this person is, oh yeah, I met Debbie at that spa, and I think she said she'd like to have, a glam spa or something. And then, you know, just so on. Categorize the people that you're thinking of and start that way. List 10 people from your frank list who would like to talk first about achieving their dreams with the opportunity. So, homework. List 10 people from your frank list who you would like to talk to first about achieving their dreams with the opportunity. So who can you think of that would really, really benefit from this, and who would you talk to, you know? Okay. Listen for recruiting clues. So it doesn't have to be at a spa. It can be, I've actually written this down at some of the trade fairs that I've been, when I've sold product that, you know, some people ask me, do you do spa parties? And I'll say, yeah. And, you know, then I'll write it down on their client form that they might be interested in having a spa in the future. And then I get in touch with them, because, you know, you don't ever wait for anyone and those people to call you. You'll just say to them, you know, do you want me to call you in a couple weeks and just see? You call them. Don't wait for them to call you, because they probably won't, because they'll have lost your number or something. Needing more income. So again, if you're at a spa, if you're just out doing whatever, if you're with friends, or, you know, just listen, always be listening for these little clues that's going to, you know, throw off a light bulb, put the light bulb switch going. And these are just some of the different clues or the hints, or, you know, what you're going to hear. Needing more income, boredom in their current role. That's a lot of people. Better work-life balance. So, you know, those people who are workaholics, and of course, even, you know, throwing a spa party into your life is balancing, because you're there, you're relaxing, you're, you know, with a bunch of different women who love to get together and socialize. So that's balancing, you know, things out right there, of course. Love skincare, makeup, asking questions about what you do. Let them ask you about what you do. And that's another thing that some people have done at a spa is they'll write some questions down and put them in a bag, and then hand the bag around the room, and somebody will pull up the question, and it's kind of directed back to you. You know, how did you get started with beauty control, or what's your favorite part of, you know, selling beauty or being a spa girl, you know, things like that. Let the people ask questions so you can answer them. Recruiting at a spa. Easiest and most efficient way to recruit, because again, you're putting yourself in front of those people and sharing the opportunity, telling them your 30-second commercial, showing them what's in the case. They've probably tried everything in the case, depending on what kind of spa you're doing. 2 people at every spa want to join. depending on the size of your spa, but it's usually, 5, 6 people, sometimes 4 to 6 people at a spa. There's been more, but it's usually average 2 people at every spa want to join. Introducing the opportunity in a relaxed environment. So it's just a very kickback, relaxed environment that the setting that you're creating, and people can find that really, really appealing and could sometimes see themselves doing what you're doing. Prospects are familiar with the spa. Prospects have experienced a successful spa. Your hostess is your best prospect because before the spa, you've already been doing some hostess coaching, you've gotten to know her, and sometimes people even, consultants even give the hostess a couple products to try beforehand so they know what they're in for, and also to get outside orders because some people can't make the spa. So if the hostess gets together with some of those people that can't make the spa, then she can, for example, try this, let her demo the spa manicure and the hand therapy cream. Everybody loves that and everybody wants it. So those are just a few things there. Recruiting your hostess, again, continue to get to know your hostess, compliment them on the reason why they would make a great consultant, and spend time with them one-on-one to discuss joining. Spend 15 minutes with them at the end. So you can even schedule a recruiting appointment afterwards as well if you don't have enough time that night. I find, depending on how many people are there, I didn't have enough time for the hostess and to really tell her what I wanted to tell her, or even other people there at the spa too, because there's people there, that you kind of get a feel that they might love what you're doing, or they might want to, try it anyways. And so those are the people that you want to spend a little bit more time with. So you can book recruiting appointments with people like that. Recruiting using the spa format. So this is designed to mention the business opportunity throughout it. Weave in dream comments during the spa. Emphasize that beauty control is about changing lives and making dreams come true. And, I used to think that sounded kind of goofy until I've learned how it's changed my life. This business has really, really changed my life, and for the better in so many ways. And I shared some of them before, but we really do change lives, even if it's just by changing somebody's face. That has changed their life because they're going to start feeling better about themselves. They love to see the results. And again, it's got to start somewhere. Not everybody's going to start with the business, but it starts with the products and see where it goes from there. Okay, this is the spa format. Step 1, it just tells you briefly on how to spa or the steps in a spa. I'm not going to go through that. I'm just going to keep going here. I believe is this on Forms on File? Do you know, Donna?
I think so. I think I've seen it somewhere before.
Yeah, I think you would go under Business Tools. I'm just guessing. I should have looked before this. Go under Business Tools and then click on Forms on File, and probably then click on Spa. I'm guessing.
I think so.
Yeah. So it's just a really good outline on the spa. And then recruiting highlights. So this is where you're highlighting in the format. Chat with the hostess, your commercial break, your 30-second commercial, you're demonstrating the products, sharing the opportunity, of course, and the business opportunity. So, just whenever the opportunity arises, because it's all about timing. With me, it's all about timing anyways. It's got to be the right time, the right person, the right moment, for me to do what I do effectively. Because I've done it before. I've talked about recruiting somebody, and you just kind of get that gut feeling that this isn't the right time. I don't think, they're going to respond to me. And yeah, you'll know if it's the right person, the right time to share the opportunity with them. Chat with the hostess is planting the seed. That's what you want to do when you hostess coaching. Plant the opportunity seed before the spa and during, of course, and then after when you talk to her. Your commercial break for the opportunity. Promote the opportunity using the dream sheet, the dream bag, your story, and the Dream with Beauty Control brochure. Again, you're planting seeds within the people, because so many times there is people who go to a spa, and if the consultant at the spa is talking about herself, with passion and compassion about how it's really helped her, that really can resonate with people, and the people get it. Like, they really can hear your story, hear how it's really worked for you. And I can't think of the word that I want, but anyway, you emanate it, you radiate it. It really resonates with people. Okay, product demonstration. Listen for recruiting clues. Plant seeds throughout your demonstration. I love being a beauty control consultant. I enjoy all the professional training I receive with beauty control. My work is exciting, fun, and profitable. Don't you love what I do? I love driving a free vehicle. I love going to Fiji with Donna. We've done some amazing things and got some amazing rewards. So I honestly say to people sometimes, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what this opportunity would have to offer you, because it's there for anybody who wants it if you want to work towards it. And it's not that I'm bragging. Like I said, I'm very proud of myself for what I've accomplished, and Donna too, what she's accomplished in a short time. So it's there for everyone if you wanna work towards it. But recruiting is the way to go, because you need to do that. That's how you're going to build a business, bottom line. Review the family and friends opportunity. So give tips to becoming a smart shopper. Okay, this is, I think, yeah, here it is. This is, this can be printed off forms on file too. So we talk about, it's called a Beauty Insider. They've changed it here. This is the old way. The Beauty Insider, a personal shopper, discount diva. That is your first kind of spa girl, I guess. That's what I was in the beginning. Become a spa and glam consultant. We call this a social seller. So it's somebody that's, I talked about that during my orientations. Maybe somebody who takes the monthly brochure, shares it with friends and family, coworkers, hands them out because they're so inexpensive. Use it as like a business card, and get orders from people, get orders from coworkers, friends, and family. And what that's going to do is increase your discount structure, because you're going to be building that order, having more people, ordering from you. So it's not even so much that she thinks she's doing any business. She doesn't think she's doing business, because she's just sharing with friends and family. So she's not doing any business, but she is doing business. She is, but she just doesn't know it. So, and again, that's what I did. I just kind of grew into the bigger picture of it all, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just sharing it, and I couldn't see that I was actually doing the business. And then, of course, becoming the entrepreneur, becoming a director, seeing the bigger vision of, those commission checks to help your family, the bigger vision of, maybe helping the mortgage payment, helping pay for the dance fees or ball fees or swimming fees or whatever it is that you need that extra money for. Whatever it is for you, write those down, write those goals down, what you'd want to make extra money for. What are you shooting for? Do you need a new vehicle? Or is it just, I loved one of our old ones that says you just want those kick butt red high heel stilettos. You want to go out and buy red, whatever, I forget the name of them. With the
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, yeah.
No.
Oh.
Jimmy Choo. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Expensive anyways, which is not me. I'm not that girl, but lots of people are, and they have expensive taste. So they need extra money to fulfill their shopping habits. But anyways, this is what we talk about here. Be sure to explain the 3 types of spa girls using the mountaintop theory. So ideally, Beauty Control wants us to start at this end of it and work our way down. If somebody's not interested in the business and being an entrepreneur, then we say, okay, well, you could still share with your friends and family, and that would still get you a better discount structure. And yeah, they say, no, maybe I just don't want to do that. And okay, well then you can actually just, you're going to be using the products, and so you may as well love your own. If you're going to love the products, you're going to love your own discount. If that's all they want, that's fine. So, but throw it out there, give them the options, show them the difference. And again, this can be printed off forms on file, so you can do that for yourself. Sorry, you guys are getting seasick with me moving you around so much. Confirm what guests liked from the dream bag or the Dream with Beauty Control brochure, your story. Ask them what resonated best with you. What part of this part of the spa did you like that I shared with, and maybe it was just some little thing out of your dream bag. Maybe they like the jewelry that you've earned, or it's different for everybody. But just ask questions and get them engaged with what you're doing, so you can get a better feel for them and what they want out of it. Oops. Don't take no personally. I always think back to when I was a VIP and I went to Winnipeg, and Donna knows Chris Dushlak, and another RVP back then named Brian Dill. Anyways, Chris and Brian were in the room doing a VIP and above training, and they were talking about exactly this. Do not take no personally. So Brian went out and he got like this plate full of chocolate chip cookies. And he started going around to all of us girls. There was a whole bunch of us, I forget how many, going around to the tables. Would you like a cookie? Yes, please. Would you like a cookie? Would you like a cookie? And lots of people said no. And that's what he was getting at. Did I get mad when she didn't want a cookie? No. You can't take it personally. It's not for everybody, and you're going to find that out. So I always say, on to the next cookie. I've said that since I was a VIP. Okay, that's fine, on to my next cookie. Maybe the next ones will have pecans and raisins, not chocolate chips, but you can't be offended. You can't take it personally. You can't let it get you down, because it's just not worth it, because it's not, it's not their fault. They're just not interested. Okay, recruiting action packed. And this is a folder I put together, and I put some of not everything in here, but some of the sheets that I do put in a folder when I give to somebody new, I attached in the email that I sent out to you guys before tonight. And so some of the things might include the monthly product brochure, a beauty book or beauty books, a Dream with Beauty Control brochure, invitations for a spa for you to do your welcome spa, invite friends, and client order forms. So lots of these things, again, can be printed off the forms on file, but the monthly product brochures, you'll get those. You'll get a monthly product brochure and a beauty book whenever somebody signs up. That just comes in your package. You can order them separately, of course, but just give them, I'd rather give them more information than not enough. So that's why I included the sheets that I did in that email. You can choose which ones that you would like to use. Sometimes there's even more than what I sent you, that you know, maybe you have a different idea of what you'd like to put in it, but it's up to you, you know, just give them more information than you don't want to give them too much and then they never read anything in there. But I even give them a little bit on, you know, how does a tight, firm, and fill work? You know, if they want to share some products with somebody, they'd like to know a little bit of something right off the bat. So I usually share, how does a tight, firm, and fill product work? And because that's what got me hooked. So that's probably why I share it, because it's more times than not, people want skincare and anti-aging. To me, that's what we're about. That comes first because we have to have good skin before we can put makeup on it. So again, all depends on what you want to put in your action pack or your new consultant folder, whatever you want to call it. Recruiting appointments, six-step process. So you want to build a connection. You want to get to know them. You want to, you know, ask them about their family. Ask them non-beauty control stuff just to get to know them better. Identify their needs. You know, you got to really listen to them. Showcase beauty control and the opportunity. Relate the beauty control opportunity to their needs. So, you know, how is it going to work for them? In what way is it going to work for them and their needs? Why would they want to? Get them to say yes. Don't be offended if they say no. And get them started. Build a connection. Okay, I guess we're going through these separately again. Use their names throughout the conversation, and that way you're going to remember her name, which I'm not so good at sometimes, is remembering names. Balance the asking and telling. 80% listening, 20% talking. You listen to what they're saying, and that speaks volumes, because lots of people, whatever they're talking about, whatever they're confiding in you, maybe they'll really appreciate you listening. Look for things in common. So what do you have in common with them? You know, what would they have in common with the opportunity or with beauty control? What connection is do you think is a good connection for them with beauty control? Use positive body language, of course. Be sincere and empathetic, of course. Even if you're not, if you're in a bad mood, pretend. It's like going into a store. The customer's always right. So in this case, it's your client, it's your new prospect. You know, be empathetic, and listen. You know, offer genuine compliments, of course. Make them feel important. That's what we want a new consultant and a client to feel like. You want to make them feel important. Okay. Yeah, better get going. We've got 10 slides left. Okay, identify their needs. I guess I'm doing too much talking this time. Get to know your prospective consultant. Tell me a little about yourself and your family. What are your hobbies? Are you currently working? Do you like your job? What type of work have you done in the past? What would you like to do with your life? What would you do with an extra $500 in your pocket? What would you do with an extra $1,000 a month? Get to know their dream. You know, how much extra income? How flexible are they? What are they willing to do? Or, you know, are they willing to maybe set their work aside? Maybe they're looking for a different job. Maybe they're looking to leave their job because they're not happy. Get to know them. You know, confidence, more time with family. So, and of course now we have, where am I going to put you? Down there. The opportunity. These are all the ways right here, 4 different ways right now somebody can join Beauty Control. Of course, to the end of June, it's a $35 package. We have, these are very popular too, probably skincare over color makeup. The skincare starter package, $99 plus the tax and shipping. The color cases you choose, or they choose either warm or cool, $99 plus tax and shipping. Or this is the business builder case. Now, we used to have one similar, but I like now either the $99 or the $35 because I always try to get somebody to an orientation, and so they can learn about the products, but also so they can take advantage of their 45% off. Because when they're joining with only paying $35 or $99, then they have more leeway to spend money on what they might want to use their 45% off for. So lots of times there will be, if you do a welcome spa for your new recruit, meaning they'll invite people, friends and family, to their spa as a new consultant, and the orders that they take from that spa is like their grand opening spa. So those orders are going to go into that 45% off order from their product orientation, because you can work it so their orientation coincides with their spa. So they're actually going to be making some money, not just ordering for themselves, but or if it depends on the person, but so they're getting orders from their spas, and then your new consultant can order whatever she wants for herself, because she's actually making money off of her friends and family, whoever she invited to her spa. That makes sense. Okay. Share about Beauty Control. Keep it brief, 1 or 2 minutes. How it all began, and the Beauty Control products. Why Beauty Control? And never mind the WHO Foundation, because that's in the States. And we do have a foundation we can donate to in Canada, but the WHO Foundation means Women Helping Others, and that's huge in the States. So Beauty Control always will talk about the WHO Foundation and some of their things that or some of their promotions and at conference and stuff. So that's just what that means. Okay, relate the opportunity to their needs. You're going to tailor the opportunity to, what are their needs? Where would they like to be in this 3-tiered opportunity? Entrepreneur, social seller, or a beauty insider. Show them that there are 2 ways to achieve their dreams: personal sales and building a team. Explain the 3 career opportunities, which I just did here. So personal sales and building a team, you're just building a business if you're doing both, because that is just what happens. It just happens when you build a team and get personal sales. Lead them to say yes. So answer questions, answer objections, secure a commitment. For doubts, use the feel, felt, found technique. Oh goodness, that's a new one to me. Feel, I know how you feel. Felt, I know of someone who felt that way. Found, that person found it wasn't that bad, and actually it was a great thing to do. So that's the feel, felt, found. Cool, I just learned something. You can tell that I didn't really go through these slides thoroughly before I got on here. It's just all a learning curve for me too. So again, it's just connecting and listening, answering their questions, really, really connecting with that person, and really you want them to feel your connection. You want them to feel your heart. I always say this company has the biggest heart. We share from the heart. So it's sometimes more than products. It's more passion and compassion. Okay, getting your new consultant started. And sure, a great start. So we went over that. You can offer to do a welcome spa for her and some friends, to offer your support, and the 4-step process. Build and maintain a healthy business. You need to consistently recruit others. I say it time and time and time and time again. You need to be consistent at what you're doing. And to keep building the business, you need to build the people. So, practice. I say that too. You need somebody to practice on, to get comfortable and confident. The Dream Start program. You guys know what that's all about. I've discussed Nicole. I was just discussing that with her today. She's earned her Dream Start 1, and she's so close, like under $20. If we would have been watching a little better, my fault too. She's $20 away from her DNA cream. we never prejudge, because I've had people who I never thought in a million years would want to take this any further than, ordering with a discount, which has really surprised me. So never, never, never prejudge anybody. Consistency is key. You need momentum, and being consistent in this business. That's what you need to do. Share the opportunity once a week. Reflect back to your frank list, and keep adding to your frank list, because we want to share the opportunity once a week. If you did that, that's 4 recruits a month, and that's 4 recruits closer to building a better, more successful business. Fill your calendar with recruiting appointments. Another way to do this, Donna is like the queen of lead bags. Put out these lead bags. You see her crown there? There it is, right there. She's a lead bag queen. Sorry, that was hokey. But what I did the other day was, I was in Verdant. I bought these tall, square flower vases, and I'm going to put out glass lead bags to make them look, I'm going to bling them up, put a little raffia ribbon on them, and I'm going to make them look pretty, but also sturdy, because those wine bags always fall over. So people can enter in those lead bags. And Nicole, you've actually entered one at the casino there, if you remember that. That was a lead bag. And then anybody who enters that lead bag, you are going to call them, and if they want to set up an appointment or a spa with you, then that's your foot in to meeting new people and prospects, right? Okay, recruiting determines the success of your business. Yes, it does. It really does. Events that support your recruiting, director weekly trainings, which I'm really, really trying to do more of, and company events. And that's another thing I shared with both Liz and Nicole, trying to twist their arm to come to conference, because I know, I'll use Cindy Kaliba the first time. She's our Senior National Executive Director. Awesome, loving person that she is. Neither one of you have met her. I think Liz has talked to her, but the first time she went to conference, I forget how many people she had with her, and that just blew her business right out of the water. She had people come and learn, and they realized how successful you could be at this business, and that just really skyrocketed her business right there. So, I'll tell you that sometimes we need to invest some time and money to make lots of money. It's well worth it, and I always recommend coming to conference. I know, Donna, do you want to add anything about why it's so special to come to conference? Like, what did you take away from conference the first time you came?
Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
A whole pile of it. It was really awesome, yes.
The first time I walked into the conference room, my first celebration that I went to, I actually got really teary-eyed. It was 9 o'clock in the morning, and we walked in there, and it was like I just walked into a nightclub. It was booming music. The lights were just going off, like colored lights, and I'm just thinking, oh my God, these people, everybody's dancing, and the hands in their air, and they're just all so happy and singing and dancing. And I thought, oh, I was just so overwhelmed, and I felt so special to be a part of that. It brought me to tears. It really did. So I can't, anytime that somebody new comes to conference, I know Crystal's coming, I can't wait, because it's just such an awesome thing to see somebody new at conference, and how special it is for them. Okay, enough about that, sorry. Okay, first steps. New consultant joins with a starter case. You book their welcome spot. This is like in a nutshell, your summary. Register your new consultants for BeautyU. That is a must. In my eyes, that is a must. I know Donna's awesome at that, and so is Liz. Liz is really, really good for getting her girls to orientation and getting them qualified. She's really, really good at getting them qualified. Both Donna and Liz are. Issue a recruiting action pack. So that's your new consultant folder. It's what you're going to give her to set her off on her own and for you to help her out. I actually I forgot I had this. I found this, and I'll just read this quickly. So this came from actually a director in Arizona. And so this was our ABCs of being a top recruiter. Your attitude. Having an I can and I will attitude. Learn from the past. Look back long enough to realize you don't want to do that again or be in that position again. What is your current mindset? What are you thinking, saying, and doing? Does it align with the results that you actually want? Belief. How many of you have had a great recruiting month before? I feel like we can easily get distracted, even get lazy, and just settle for average. However, I realize that I'm not average, and neither are you. What we have to offer is not average. We have an amazing consultants with an amazing opportunity, and it's time we start believing that and taking action to generate amazing results. So again, as a director, our minimum that we want is 3 recruits a month. But just because we need 3 doesn't mean I'm not going to go for more. I never try to settle for just 3. I always want to get as many as I can, but I don't want to just sign up anybody either. You know, I want them to do more than just be what we call a kidnapper. Commitment. You have got to make things happen in this business. You cannot simply sit and wait for things to happen. You need to be motivated and consistent. Stay focused. Keep your personal business your priority always. Your personal business means the people that you bring on yourself. It's not to say that the people, if you have people under you recruiting, it's not to say ignore those people. That's not what I'm saying. Those people you can actually treat like they're yours too, because they are going to help with your numbers and your volume. But it's your personal people, especially the ones that maybe want to do the business, that you're going to pay attention to. If you want a recruiting team, you have to be a recruiter yourself. The speed of the leader is the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. So, I mean, you can't just be cracking the whip and saying you got to recruit if you're not recruiting yourself. You need to create a recruiting culture by providing the training, then setting the expectations. Do it. Front load your month with personal activities to ensure your business is where it needs to be all month. So you want to book spas. Like right now, you should be connecting with people, connecting with somebody on your frank list, anybody on your frank list, and booking spas or one-on-ones or trade fairs, whatever, for, July, beginning of July and into July, because you want to, that's what it means by front loading your month. Don't be waiting for the end of the month and then scrambling your pants off because you want to make a certain goal and you didn't have anything set on your calendar until the end of the month. Where was I? Front load every promotion. So like I said, for example, in August when we go to conference, I'm sure they're going to promote another trip. So we want to be prepared for that. I'm just guessing that's the way it always has been. So I'm just guessing that we want to make sure we've got spas on the calendar for August for sure. So this is what this girl is saying. I decided that I did not want to sit back and wait to see where we were going for the next trip. I just knew I wanted to be on it because the journey it takes to get there will be amazing regardless of the destination. So I set my goal for 20 personal recruits this month. I want to build a bigger, stronger team, and that starts with me being the top recruiter. So, again, if you're not recruiting, your team's not going to be recruiting either, because you have to set the pace. Excitement. Share your goals with your team, your family, your friends, and at your spas. I love boasting to everyone that we are the fastest growing team in Arizona or the town, whatever you're in. It gets people excited and they want to be a part of that for sure. And I've been there. I've been there once. I've had lots of good growth over the years because I've promoted out a few directors So that just automatically, gets you in that higher growth and to be recognized. Okay, so you will have learned the definition of recruiting, the importance of it. And if you haven't learned any of this, I guess you weren't listening. The importance of recruiting and how important it is if you want to build a business. I know I sound like a broken record. How to prepare before you recruit, how to recruit during the spa, during your recruiting appointment, the recruiting tools you use, and first steps for your new consultant. So here's your goal. Tell 10 people about the Beauty Control opportunity within the next week, and then book yourself some recruiting appointments or spas, whichever. It's just stepping out of your comfort zone to actually do it. And your friends will love to help you. That's what they're for. Just you want to practice. You need practice. You want to, dip your toe in the spaing world and get out there and try it. Some people it takes a little longer. That's fine. Some people are just a natural at it. I wasn't. I was scared to death. Okay, so I don't know what this quiz is. It might be in the module. I'll have to look.
It's in the book.
Yeah, refresh your knowledge, record your attendance, completion date for the Recruiting with Success training, achieve what was your goal, completion goal, and book to attend the Getting Team Members Started training. So I don't know which one we'll do next, depending on, I'll have a look and see which module, but so far it's been kind of all over the board. But the first one, I asked which one they wanted to do, and they said on spawing. So it's okay. Stop. Here, I'll unmute poor Nicole. Okay. And Liz is muted. I'll just leave it up to her if she wants to unmute, because I know she's usually putting her babies to bed when I'm doing this. So Nicole, do you have any questions or anything that really resonated with you here, or something you want to comment on? Thanks for being on anyways.
I really enjoyed listening to you tonight.
Yeah, good.
I think you did a very good job. You're a good example to me.
Okay. So did you have anybody else on your Frank list, or have you started what we call a Frank list?
Yes, I have.
Adding to it. Okay. Good. Yeah. I mean, everybody has to start somewhere, and that's great. You've already shared with somebody, and that was a good thinking too, that you swapped, because she was coming over to your place to show you something, and you said, "Well, I have some beauty control I can show you too." So yeah, good one.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay. I don't know if Liz can hear me or if she wants to say anything, but Liz, if you have any questions or comments, let me know or type it in.
Hi, I'm here. Sorry. I missed kind of the first 15 minutes. I'm not sure what I missed in the beginning, but you're recording it, right? So I can go back in.
Yeah, I'm recording it. Oh, actually, I can stop it, I guess. Here, I'll stop the recording. We don't need that. Or I'll leave it going, because maybe you want questions. Do you have questions?
I don't think so. No. I was just messaging back and forth with a girl, and she's wanting to sign up and get the Oxygen Zone tool, which is at the ball game. So hopefully she gets it to me in time.
And may I add that Liz is the Oxygen Zone tool queen. Dawn is the lead bag queen.
I've got another girl. She's got my tool right now, so I just had messaged her just to see how she's making out, because she just picked it up yesterday from me. And yeah, she's one that actually just messaged me, and I didn't even put anything out recently. So
perfect.
Yeah, so hopefully.
I had a lady here the other day, a girl here the other day, and she was kind of reluctant to try that. And so she just hardly touched her skin. And I don't know if you guys have actually done that. It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't figure out why it was hurting her so much. I've never had this opportunity to find this out. And so when she came back for her orientation, I said, try this again, and just, you don't need to press it into your skin, but just press it lightly to the skin. And she goes, oh yeah, that's way better. Cause she was like yelping.
Oh, really?
It was, yeah, it's just really zapping her and zinging her. Cause she hardly touched her face, but I
She
tried.
only had it on number 1, or did she have it right cranked up?
Oh no, just number 1.
Oh, no.
But when you just barely
Huh.
touch your skin, it really can zing you.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I've had one girl, like my hairdresser, tried it, and she said that she tried it on her arm, and then all of a sudden it was just, it left her arm kind of tingly for like 20 minutes after, she said.
Oh,
I'm like, really? And she only just did it for a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, some people just have really sensitive skin too. So.
yeah, I suppose. And you
Yeah,
know,
it's interesting.
it can depend even on that time of the month. You know, sometimes your
Oh, yeah.
body's a lot more sensitive to different things, and that could be a reason. I mean, who knows? But it's a full moon tonight, so it could be that. Everybody goes crazy tonight.
I'm hoping my kids sleep better tonight. Usually every full moon it jinxes me, so.
Yeah, I have not been sleeping.
No. My oldest is still up singing to herself in bed. So.
Oh, maybe I'll be singing in bed too. I'll be howling.
Yeah. What do you got in your cup? Wine or coffee?
No, it's tea
Oh, man.
from Michael's in town. Isn't he pretty?
Nice.
He's got
Very
really nice
nice.
pottery in there.
Who makes them?
I don't know who makes this, but yeah, he's got some nice pottery in there.
Nice.
Anyways, I'm going to stop recording now.